Requesting a milkshake when your friend's mom asks what you want to drink? Now we're talking. When your friend's mom asks what you want for dinner, telling her, maybe like something in the vein of Panda Express, but like double egg roll, double fried rice. It's the worst possible concentration game I've ever seen in Slay the Spire. I'm trying to think. I've never had like a weird experience at my friend's house for dinner, but I will say I went to my friend's house for I ate dinner at his house many times. But my parents, okay, I mean, like, it's kind of judgmental, okay? My parents cooked, like, what I would describe as more, like, grown-up food for dinner most of the time. Like, they would get, like whole meals, you know? You get, like, a chicken breast and, like, some rice and some veggies on the side, right? Or, like, you get some roast beef and some potatoes and some veggies on the side or something like that. I remember I went to my friend's house for dinner once. And I was like nervous. I was like, I wonder what dinner's gonna be. Lady busted out a box of like frozen chicken tenders from the freezer and put them in the toaster oven. And we all had chicken tenders dipped in ketchup with like McCain frozen French fries. It was like the exact opposite of how you'd expect the dynamic to go. Like the kid was like, I only eat tendies and they've got roast beef. I was like, my ass is only eating like yellow chicken curry. We got chicken tenders. It was kind of sick though. She didn't even cut the fries? No, motherfucker, she was busy. They lived on a farm, man. This wasn't the 18th century. This shit was like 2001. Is that the farm kid you were beating on and his mom had to tell you to chill? I think that's a few different stories wrapped up. So, like, it is the same kid, but I was not beating his ass. We did get into a fight once at his house. And his mom, I don't even remember what we were fighting over because we were just like 12, right? But his mom had to come in and be like, why are you fighting? And we were kind of like, I don't know. And then she was like, well, knock it off. And then we did. But one time I used to play him in Crazybones. And I would beat his ass in Crazybones. And then his mom had to be like, stop playing my son in Crazybones. Like, he keeps getting upset after you leave. So you keep taking his best Crazybones. I still remember, I'm not going to say the kid's name. I'm going in on this, man. I don't care. I rarely get this opportunity. Crazybones were popping off when I was in like the 6th grade, right? We used to play at a recess time, and we played for keeps, okay? This was like... It was a... Oh, it does 0! Of course! It's a different time. Anyway, what is Crazybones? They're little plastic hunks of crap, and you set them up. You sit 10 feet away from each other. I actually don't know how far it was because, like, you know, I was a kid at the time, so it felt like it was like a football field away. But you sit, you know, like maybe 6 feet away, something like that. You stand up your Crazybone, throw Crazybones at their Crazybone, try to knock it over. If you knock it over, you win it. So I was playing a kid in Crazybones, and it was right at the end of recess. He said, you want to play? I said, sure, let's play some Crazybones. I knocked over his Crazybone. And it all happened really quick, okay? I knocked over his Crazybone. As I knocked it over, the bell rang to indicate that recess is over. I shit you not. This kid picked up his Crazybone that I had rightfully just won and picked up the Crazybone that I threw at his Crazybone. So I went from +1 Crazybone to -1, a magnitude of 2, even though I didn't do anything wrong. And then he like sprinted away. And he was in a different class than me, so we're like lining up on different parts of the playground to go inside and stuff like that. He did, listen, I'm wishing him the best. He did go to prison for a while, not for the Crazybone stuff, just, it was kind of like, not that uncommon in the area that I grew up in. Not to say I grew up rough, but there was a very cosmopolitan mix of individuals at my school. It is indefensible. That's a detestable action, man. So you said you wish him the best in hell? Well, that's not what I said. Did you ever get it back? No, man. No, I didn't ever get it back. And it pains me to this day. I don't remember if it was like a nice one or something like that, but still. Oh, finally, Streamline, you're too good to me? What warrants a nice Crazybone if it's all crap? Well, you know, it's kind of like NFTs, I guess. It's like it's all crap, but some of them are like, you know, prized more than others for reasons unbeknownst to the average person. I had some choice Crazybones, man. I don't want to flex on anybody, but yeah, I had some baller Crazybones. I mean, I had a Smiley. I had a Jaws. I never got Music. Music was number 1, Series 1, Unit 1. Are they in a box somewhere? No, because like I think I've realized something about collectibles. Sports cards have like a different kind of sauce to them. They seem to like hold their value. But like buying any kind of piece of garbage and then expecting like you're gonna sell it later, like I think it only works in the stock market. Because I was thinking about it, like, so I bought a lot of hockey cards. That's the play. I bought a lot of hockey cards as a kid, and I always expected they'd be like worth a lot of money. But like, you know who ends up being nostalgic for hockey cards is the people who grew up collecting hockey cards. So it's like there's no market. It's the Ouroboros. It's like the snake is eating its own tail. You're trying to sell your cards to people that already have cards, or who are trying to offload their own cards to other people who already have cards, or are trying to offload their cards to other people who are trying, etc., etc. Magic the Gathering in my country is literally the same 500 people buying and selling to each other over and over. Yeah, but you know what's great is that fucking, you sell me a Black Lotus, I sell the Black Lotus back to you, you sell it back to me, I sell it back to you. Fucking $100,000 generated for the GDP. It's good for the nation, man. I don't think it works that way. I mean, that's how the GDP works. It doesn't mean you get infinite money. I'm just saying, like, now the, you know, Malaysian government can be like, holy shit. Magic the Gathering generated like $350,000 in economic activity in this one little city. I don't think that's right. Well, the streamer thinks it's right, so it's really your word against mine. And I got the video camera next to my icon, I think, when I check. Is that true? Let me see. Yeah, that's a video. A lot of you kids might not know what that is. That's a video camera. Why doesn't it look like an iPhone? Come here, you piece of shit. Back in my day, they didn't have strawberry banana milk, okay? They had chocolate milk, and we accepted that, and then they had regular milk. And then sometimes a kid would come to school and have milk that was like flavored like a candy bar, and we were like, what is it? And he's like, it's milk. And we were like, is it though, or is it like a dessert? And it was, we had a lot of arguments about that back in the day. A lot of arguments. Have you seen Slackers? I don't think I can imagine any other streamer who might have seen it. Have I seen Slackers? What a ridiculous question. I love you, but I hate you, which brings to mind how much I love you. We could have worked things out, you know, in my little room, in my little locked room. I'm sorry that you had to settle for Dave, the one-dimensional man. He's filed under cocksucker in my little black book. Sweetness can rot your teeth, bittersweet cacophony, and you hold the key, you hold the... You think I don't know every word from Slackers? Devin Sawa, Jason Schwartzman. Kind of insane this information occupies space in your brain. Yeah, no, I agree. I think that sometimes when I hear a song, usually like during a Peloton ride, I'll hear a song that I've literally not heard since like 1998, and I still know 80% of the words. I'm like, what are you doing in there?